everyone, welcome back. Today I'm doing something I've done before, but never this big. I'm in New Jersey. I found a massive slab of beef back ribs. Every other time I've done them, they've been from the grocery store, maybe about that big, thin, not a lot of meat. I went to Costco and found these. And anybody that's done beef back knows that this is a pretty big slab. Basically, if you're new, beef back ribs are what's left after the butcher cuts the ribeye steaks. So there's not a ton of meat, but really good meat. And this is the biggest slab I've ever found local to me. So stay tuned. I'm gonna season these up, get them on the offset smoker, and see how it goes. This is my own homemade rub that I make. I use an empty Killer Hogs jar, which is also an awesome rub, but I like to fool around and make my own, so I just use an empty jar. It's 16 mesh black pepper, little paprika, some kosher salt, and some granulated garlic. And for these ribs, I'm not going to use a binder. I'm just going to season a little bit on the membrane side. I'm not going to take the membrane off. It helps keep these together because there's a lot of bone pull on these. So I'm just going to go real light on the back side. Not much. I don't like to over season beef ribs. Too much salt or pepper or anything like that, no good in my opinion. I'll put a little bit more on the front side. There's really nothing to trim on these. Any flaps or stuff like that you could take off, but other than that, they come pretty much ready to go. Get the pit up to about 250. I'm going to be using cherry with a little hickory blend, splits. We'll get these on in a few minutes. Stay tuned. So here they are seasoned. I'm gonna let them sit out for about 15 minutes while the pit comes up to temp. Just a basic SPG rub. Not too heavy, not too light. We'll put them on the pit. On they go. So we are an hour in, hour and a half in. First time I checked them, and these look incredible. I can't wait to see how these come out. Stay tuned. All right, so we're at the 2.5 hour mark. Gonna spritz these. A little water, apple cider vinegar, and Worcestershire sauce. Just a little spritz. Keep them moist. Probably wrap them in an hour or so. Alright, so I just pulled these 3.5 hours on the smoke. They are probing. It's hard to get a good probe on ribs, but they are probing anywhere from 165, 170, all the way up to 185 in spots. 175 there, almost 180 there. So anyway, it's time to wrap these. They look incredible. The bones are pulling. The rub is set, the bark set. What I'm gonna do is wrap these on butcher paper with a little bit of beef tallow. So I put very little bit on the bottom, and I'm gonna put just a little bit on the top here. See here, I'll sprinkle it over. And I'll mix it around. This is just for my family, so I'm just using my hands, even though they're clean and washed and all that good stuff. I'm not putting a ton, just a couple scoops on the top and bottom. And I'm gonna wrap these up, put them on the pit for another hour, and we'll check back. All right, so I just pulled these off. It's about a 5.5, 6 hour cook. Let's take a look. There's a ton of juice left over in that wrap. Here they are. They look fantastic. You can see they're pulling apart right there. There is plenty of bone pull back here. There's a bee right there. These are ready. I'm gonna rest them for 20 minutes or so, and then we'll cut them. All right, so we just took it off the pit. I have a Dow Strong slicing knife. Highly recommend. It was a gift to me from my mother-in-law. These are incredible knives. This is completely done, rested. If you can see that, I mean, this is incredible. So we're gonna slice it up. This is, again, this is the biggest I've ever seen. Wait till you see these ribs. I should flip this over, do it so I can see the bone. There's some actual double bones in here. Oh my God. This looks absolutely insane. Look at these. It's all ribeye meat. It's the best I've ever had. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.